everybody, back with a new Patreon request. This is from Paul. He is requesting the second episode of Timeless. I already done the pilot for Patreon request, so this is the second episode. I like the first episode. I like the concept of them traveling back to historical events and really changing them. They sort of helped with the Hindenburg, but people still died, but it was different people, and by the time they get back to the present, a lot of things had changed. So let's get into this next episode. I don't know what next event they're going to go to, but we'll see. So here we go. You're going to stop Lincoln from getting shot?
Soon.
It's the place.
I'm spilling over with affections.
Society.
You're John Wilkes Booth?
Will excuse the impertinence of which you are guilty.
I don't know his motivations. I'm sure it's political.
The South shall be free.
Shocking. Wow, Lincoln, buddy. Yeah, you don't have a sister anymore, huh?
On the phone. I have to go. Since we got back from 1937, what has changed for you?
I just had an unsuccessful evening with a girl, so nothing really. Why, what's wrong?
My sister's gone.
We have a dossier on you, and it doesn't say anything about a sister.
Look.
Well, now.
This is her, right here.
You wore this on the trip back to 1937?
You need to go. Not until we figure this out.
Lucy.
Hey, you dragged her into all this. She just lost her sister. Give her a damn minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where these get-ups even come from? Civil War Reenactors Club? No wonder they smell like sweat and loneliness.
Oh my god.
You really should get some paperweights.
Yeah, that would be smart. We don't trust them though completely, right? We think this Flynn guy might have a point. Ooh.
The Civil War just ended.
Oh. God, he got killed that quickly after it ended?
I know what you're about to do.
And do you want to stop it?
I think I can help.
The Civil War just ended. Slavery's outlawed. African Americans thought their future was bright. Which pretty much ends tonight when Lincoln's shot.
What is he, scouting for tonight?
No, he's an actor. He knew Ford's Theater like the back of his hand. Used it as his mailing address. Picks up his mail at exactly 10 a.m.
Okay,
This is like
that's
a Donnie
interesting.
Wahlberg assassination.
Oh no! Donnie Wahlberg.
Much, actually.
What's your name? Denzel. Washington. Nicholas, Chicago. He's free when you signed up.
This isn't Glory.
Can the young folks still in bondage?
Pleased to meet you, Miss.
Juliet.
Shakesman.
Shakesman.
Are you an actress?
No. Yes.
You know, my father's coming to the play tonight. Have you seen it?
It's not very good.
No? Should I tell him not to come?
Yes.
I'm proud of him. He's done some great things.
I agree.
And he's just getting started.
Let's not go too far. He was, he was against slavery. I don't think he saw black people as equals.
Never heard of him.
Uh-oh.
We fought all over. See, this ain't no real uniform. You pretending to be a soldier?
Mr. Booth's brother saved my life on a train platform just last year.
Really?
Pulled me out of the path of an oncoming train. It's a true story.
Amazing.
That's Edwin. Always the hero.
Yes, sir. The Lincolns of the Booths.
So he has a inferiority complex.
It's our job to protect history.
Yeah, rich white guy's history. A lot of my history sucks. Look, I know it seems crazy, but maybe we can change things for the better.
Why not? See if he can. He saw y'all.
Get this off me.
Did it at least go through?
This will take 15 minutes to pass back home. Here, I'm gonna die of sepsis.
Hey, probably.
You gotta sterilize over the lamp. What? The bullet's still in there. It's just under the skin.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
take it out. Why me? Because you work with your hands. Yeah, on circuit boards. Think of me as a circuit board.
There's no way.
I'll die if you don't help.
Lincoln's death was part of a much larger conspiracy to kill the four most powerful men in government in one fell swoop. It would have been devastating, but the other shooters never followed through or just failed outright.
Well, that's before they had semi-automatic weapons.
Yeah,
Exactly. What if Flynn is
like
trying
when
to
they
help
wrote
them
the
succeed?
Second Amendment.
They would cripple the Union, maybe revive the Confederacy. Hell, Johnson and Grant are supposed to become presidents. America, as we know it, would be unrecognizable.
This is gonna be the worst getting operation ever.
There's no way. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna do this yourself.
Is there any chance that you'd like to see a terrible play?
What?
Excuse me for being
Ooh,
forward,
getting
but
hit on by
would you come as my
Lincoln's
guest?
son.
You'd improve the evening a great deal. Do you believe in fate?
Not anymore.
I'm at the National. What does this have to do with Rittenhouse? Tell me.
Don't get in my way again.
Let go of her.
So don't cemetery if I throw up on you now.
Apparently he did a good job, though.
My whole life, I've idolized Lincoln. When I was a little girl, I would memorize his speeches.
Well, then do something.
We will come back to an entirely different world.
Maybe a better
Who knows
one.
if it would be better, or if there would be anything left to come back to at all. The present isn't perfect, but it's ours. Awful as it is, what happens to Lincoln is meant to be.
What about my wife?
It's clearly not, though.
It's by your
If you can
logic,
change
you're saying
things,
the
it's
bad
not meant
things.
to be.
My wife's death are meant to be. Well, you wouldn't use the time machine to save her either.
Of course you would. I say in for a penny. Go for it. See what happens.
You are saying that.
Use this instead.
It's ugly.
It fires 17 bullets. You won't need the knife.
I like the knife.
Mr. Robert Todd Lincoln, downstairs for Miss Shakespeare.
I'll be done in a minute.
Ooh, look at you. They have to stop the play when he arrives.
My father.
It's a little bit too much pageantry
Please
for
meet
me.
Juliet Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, how do you do? It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Do it, Lucy.
I don't know you that well, but in the last 2 days, you helped us break out of jail. You held a knife to a Nazi's throat. And you pulled a bullet out of my gut without puking. You won't freeze.
MVP.
I'm scared. I wouldn't go into battle with you if you weren't.
Please forgive me.
By the way, yes.
The tall guy who gave you the gun, where is he?
Ooh.
My friend's drunk. I do not now submit my destiny for your approval. No.
What are you wanting to happen? You want him to kill both of them?
Actors.
Are you gonna take it into your own hands?
Well, if it ain't Sergeant Denzel Washington. Excuse me. She's be sneaking around the vice president's hotel with this.
Oh. Oh.
I wouldn't do that.
Yes. Yes.
Are you doing, Sergeant? I'm not a soldier.
You are in my book.
How?
Don't know the manners of good society, eh?
Oh. Oh. Well, it happened. But that changes the history books for real.
Seward's okay. What about
Grant's safe.
That's good. Lincoln?
Lincoln.
Nope. I guess that would have been too big of a shift.
It'll never get better.
It does. I promise you. It's not going to be easy, but it does get better.
Slowly.
I decided I was going to let it happen.
You did?
But then I called out to warn him.
You did.
It was too late.
President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by a tall unknown gunman using an unknown gun on April the 14th, 1865.
But it's all changed. The gunman used to be John Wilkes Booth.
Booth was hunted down and killed. A mysterious gunman also attempted to shoot General Grant. He was saved by an obscure actress named Juliet Shakespeare, never seen again. Well, what's it say about me? I saved Vice President Johnson. Nope, says he did.
Of course
What
it
I did was
does.
get shot.
You're saying my father never married my mother?
As far as I can tell, they never even met. Instead, Henry married the granddaughter of Irene Donner, a girl who should have died in the Hindenburg, but didn't.
That explains why my mother doesn't have lung cancer. My dad got her smoking, but since they never married, she never smoked.
Oh.
It also explains
Thanks,
why
Dad.
he was never born.
My mother spent like
He never.
life.
Oh. Well, that was a little bit of a reveal for you.
Gratitude doesn't repay your debt. Those recordings do.
So it's a debt. Mad world.
The doctor who did this sucks.
Ah, he tried his best.
Wasn't a doctor.
Who should we call to pick you up?
I'll call a cab.
Oh, he doesn't have anybody. Fiance? That's weird. It's gotta be weird. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, that was fun. Getting to see Lincoln and his hot son. You know, he still ended up dying. The main things keep still happening. Like the Hindenburg did, you know, it didn't go down exactly the same way, but the big things are staying the same. But it is still enough to change quite a bit, you would think, but nothing really big and major changed here except for who actually shot him. Booth still was accountable. They still killed him, but he's not the one in the history books. So that is a big change, but not as big as saving Lincoln. And Lucy said she was going to do it, so it didn't work out that way. But, you know, again, my favorite character here is Rufus. Like, he's just constantly coming through. He sewed up Wyatt and helped save, who did he save? He saved one of them, the senator or whatever. So, yeah, I love Rufus. He's the best. Poor Lucy. Like, so her dad's not really her dad. He never was her dad the whole time. That's an odd way to find out about that. And now she's seeing her fiance who she's never met, so that's got to be real awkward too. Not a lot with Wyatt other than him and Rufus kind of like developing their friendship more and then showing how lonely he is because he doesn't have anybody to call to pick him up. So that's real sad. But they really do just jump into like, okay, where are we going next? You know, not a lot of time for her to process the whole Amy situation, and you're just kind of off to the races and on to the next one. I'm pretty curious about the Flynn of it all. I don't really know what his motives are, but I am curious about them just because I don't necessarily trust this Rittenhouse thing, or Flynn for that matter. I don't trust any of it, but it's pretty intriguing. So yeah, thanks for this recommendation, Paul. I will see you guys later.